Hey there, this is LaQuita with QuitaBugHandmaids.com. Thank you so much for joining me today for another Stampin' Up! Tutorial. So today I'm so excited to share with you my free card kit for the month of May. I am featuring the Cup of Tea stamp set. This set is so cute, you guys. So there is a whole collection of products that go along with this stamp set, but I'm featuring the stamp set. There are coordinating dies, there's designer paper, there are cards and envelopes. It's just so cute, and the new in colors actually coordinate with the designer paper and the cards in the collection, but so cute. Anyways, I'm so excited to share the cards with you, and all you have to do to receive this free card kit as a gift in the mail from me to you is simply place a minimum $40 order in my online Stampin' Up! Store. I've got a direct link to my store down below in the video description. So place your $40 order for whatever product you would like. That's $40 before tax and shipping, and don't forget to use the host code if your order is less than $150. If it's more than if it's $150 or greater, you will not want to use that host code because you will earn Stampin' rewards for that order. Anyways, so yeah, I've got the host code down below in the video description. I'll put it somewhere here on the screen, and it's also over on today's coordinating blog post, which is also linked down below in the video description. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump right into today's tutorial. I absolutely love these cards. I think you're gonna really like them. I think you're gonna love this stamp set, and you're going to love the new in colors. So let's get started. So like I was saying, you can actually get a bundle for the Cup of Tea stamp set. So that includes the stamp set and then the coordinating teacup dies. And when you get the bundle, you actually save 10%. You don't need the dies to complete the kit because I am going to die cut everything for you. But if you want the bundle, you absolutely can do that. You will receive your consumable card kit from me, which comes with everything that you need to recreate the cards. There are no stamped images, so you would need this stamp set. And then I am using Stampin' Seal, dimensionals. I've got some liquid glue, paper snips, and then for my ink colors, Fresh Freesia, Petal Pink, 2 of the new ink colors, Sweet Sorbet, Starry Sky, and then I'm using Garden Green and Crushed Curry, and I've got all of this linked and listed down below and over on the coordinating blog post. So if you want to click down below in the video description, just click that little down arrow and it's all down there. Okay, one more thing. I feel like I've been talking for 10 minutes. Your kit does come with envelopes as well as a color PDF that has all of the measurements for each of the projects inside. Okay, so I'm just going to take out what we need for the first card, and just be careful when you're opening your kit so that you don't lose any pieces, because there are some small pieces in there. Okay, so I'm going to start with my stamping for this card. So let me start with this Petal Pink layer. I'm just going to bring in my Stamparatus foam mat. All right, I'm going to use my Petal Pink ink, and I am going to stamp. I'm going to bring in some scratch paper as well. So I'm going to stamp this little thank you, and I'm going to place my little teacup here as a guide. So let me put it about where it's going to sit on the card. So right about there. So I'm going to stamp my thank you right about here, full strength Petal Pink, right there. Okay, then I'm going to stamp off, and I'll stamp the thank you there. Stamp off, I'll stamp just the U, some of the thank, stamp off, do a little bit of the U there. Then I'll do full strength going off of the edge, stamp off, get a little thank there, and then stamp off and get a little thank there. Okay, so just a little sporadic kind of stamping going on there. So that's finished. Okay, Sweet Sorbet ink. I've got the striped teacup. This one is my favorite cup in the stamp set. And then I've got my die cut cup, which I die cut out of Sweet Sorbet for you. So, okay, you have to be careful. Let me stamp this off. If you get ink in the middle of the stamp on the parts where you don't want, or on the parts that aren't supposed to be stamped, it will transfer onto your die cut. So you want to go in, that was just my, oh, what's that thing called? My chamois. Shimmy? My chamois. So you just want to ink very lightly here so that you don't get ink in those places. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, now I'm going to do my best. You might see my head, and I've got my glasses on, but I'm going to just line this up over top and stamp down. Now there is another trick that you can do to help you line up your stamp with your die cut piece. You can actually ink up your stamp, whoops, flip it over. So you can ink it up, ink, flip it over, and then you can flip over your die cut piece. You can lay it right on top of your inked stamp, and then once it's on top, you take another block, press, 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 and you can get your image on there if you're not confident with going over the top like I just did. Okay, so we've got that, and I've got garden green ink and then this die cut piece for some leaves. So again, I'm just going to ink my image up. And I found with this one, if you try to do the flip over technique that I just told you about, it's really tricky because it is difficult to, I need a black background. It's difficult to line up those end pieces or those top pieces. So I found this was easier. I hope these instructions are making sense. Okay. Oh, look, it looks perfect. Okay. Alrighty. And then my Starry Sky ink. I am going to stamp my sentiment on this teeny tiny piece of Tahitian Tide, one of the new in colors. I love Tahitian Tide. It reminds me of Tempting Turquoise, which is a color we used to have. Okay, so for the sentiment, we're stamping this little tiny sentiment that says, "Thank you for your friendship." Okay, let me scoot this down. And I'm just gonna put that in the center of this little strip. That looks so cute. Such a small little font, so cute. Okay. So now we can start putting this card together. So I've got a basic white thick card base. Actually, all of the card bases in the kit are the basic white thick. I bring in my liquid glue and this piece of designer paper. So this is from the Tea Boutique 6x6 Designer Series paper. Such a cute paper pad. So this is the other side, but I am going to do that petal pink side. So I'm just putting some adhesive all around the edges and the center of this piece, and this is actually going to cover the entire card front so that we have a full background. Now this may hang over a little bit, and you can just trim the edges if it does go over the edges. And I think mine is hanging over. Okay, got that. Let's see. Yep. This is when you're gonna need your snips. So just trim that down. Okay, so I'm just adding dimensionals onto the back of these layers. So I wanna line up my leafy piece here with my teacup. I think right there looks good. I'll just pop a couple dimensionals to hold that down. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I got my backings off, so I'm going to put my thank you. Oh, and what I want to tell you, you'll get one of these backgrounds in your kit. So you'll either have this plaid piece or you'll have this other piece, but both pink backgrounds. Just wanted to make sure I mentioned that. Okay, so I'll just put this right about there. Oh, I forgot put another dimensional at the top. Let's do a couple. There we go. And I'll just put this little teacup right there. Looks cute. And then for my sentiment, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to trim this down, just kind of angle it. I think that's long enough. And I'm gonna get just a tiny little bit of dimensional edges here. Take off the tip. I just want this little strip. Okay, so I'll just put that on the left side, that little strip. And then I'll do a little seal adhesive on the right. And we'll just pop this down. Let's see. Right there, I think that looks good. Okay, and there you have the first card. Thank you for your friendship. So pretty. Okay, so card number 2. So I am going to start with my teacup. So I die cut the teacup out of some of that Tea Boutique Designer Series paper. So we've got that. And I'm gonna stamp a little image onto the front of this teacup in Starry Sky. So I'm gonna stamp this little, oops, leafy image. Sorry if you see my head. Just gonna line that up over top. I think that looks good. Stamp it down. Looks cute. Love that, okay? Then I've got this tiny little piece of white. This is for a lemon wedge. So I'm gonna stamp that lemon wedge in crushed curry ink. And again, you wanna be really careful when you ink this up so that you don't get ink in those little open spaces of the image. Okay, and we'll just line that up, stamp it down. Hope that's straight and centered. Looks good to me. All right, got the lemon wedge. And then we've got this piece of basic white cardstock. So on here, I'm going to use my teacup kind of as a guide here. Come on, there we go. I'm gonna use it as a guide for where I want my sentiment and my floral image. So teacup's gonna go there. And then I wanna stamp this little bit of greenery in my garden green ink. So just ink that up. And let's see, line it up. And I'll just stamp. I think that's gonna be good. I got a little dab of ink, but that's okay. A little dot got there, but that's all right. It'll be fine. Then I've got fresh freesia, and I'm gonna stamp this little cluster of flowers. And these don't necessarily line up a specific way on this image. I'm gonna put them right there. Okay, that looks good. Then I'm gonna stamp my sentiment in fresh freesia, and that says, take care of yourself. Love that. And we'll just put this right here. Okay, and now we can assemble this card as well. So I'm gonna get some dimensionals on my teacup. Whoop. Just line this up where I want it. Ah, come on, hands. Okay, right there looks good. And then for this little piece, I just want half of a dimensional. And then a little bit of seal adhesive. We'll just put our lemon wedge on right there. Okay, that looks good. All right, and then again, basic white thick card base. Remember, all of the measurements for the project are on the PDF that is included with the kit. And we've got this beautiful background from the Tea Boutique Designer Series paper. And let's just add this to our card base. And if it hangs over the edges, again, just trim it down with your snips. Okay, now I can add this stamped layer to the front of my card. Just center it up. Okay, there we go. That finishes up card number 2. I think it is so cute. And if you send this with some little tea bags, what a sweet little gift. And there is a variation, so you might get this background in your kit or the plaid background, but they both look so pretty. Love this card. Okay, and card number 3. This one is really simple with the stamping. So we've got a teacup cut out of the new Parakeet Party in color. I'm gonna stamp my sentiment in Starry Sky ink. So it says, "Let's get together soon." So I'll just put this right there. I love the font, so cute. Okay, that's actually all of the stamping for this card. So I'm gonna go ahead and put dimensionals on the back of my little cup here. And then I'll go ahead and I've got this circle that I die cut out of basic white. And then I've got an Orchid Oasis scalloped circle that I'm going to adhere it on top of. And then dimensionals on the back. Okay, so that's ready. Now let's do the rest of the card. So basic white thick card base, already scored for you. Then we've got, there we go, 3 beautiful panels of that Tea Boutique Designer Series paper. I love this. And these little tea kettles, oh my gosh, so cute. Okay, so I'm going to adhere all of these on with my liquid glue. So just get some glue on the back. Oop, don't put them on upside down. I'm gonna put my kettles at the top. This card just showcases this designer paper so well. Love this card. Okay, put my lemons. This lemon pattern is so cute. Put this at the bottom. Okay, cute, cute, cute. Let me just see, okay. Then you've got this pretty little striped piece. And I'm just going to put this right beneath those kettles. And it's just a great way, this pattern was a great way to break up these 2 busier patterns. So, isn't that so cute, you guys? I love that. And then I'll add my little circle layer right there. Teacup in the center. This card is really simple, but it's so cute. Then you've got a few in your kit of these. These are the in color matte decorative dots. So you'll receive 3 of one of the new in colors. So this kit comes with, this one had the Tahitian Tide, but this one has the sweet sorbet. So it'll just vary. Each kit will be different as far as which color it has, but they will all coordinate because all of those colors are featured in the paper. So I'm gonna put the big dot, I'm just gonna throw it, I'll just put it there. And then I'll put, my 2 little ones. Do one there. Let me scoot that in. There we go, I'll do one there. Okay, Okay, there it is, you guys. Isn't it so cute? So that is the third and final card in my Cup of Tea free card kit. I love it. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this kit. All right, so there we go, you guys. So pretty. I just love this kit. So don't forget, this kit is only available for qualifying orders placed in my online Stampin' Up! Store during the month of May 2022. So when you spend $40 or more in my online Stampin' Up! Store during this month, you'll get this kit as a free gift in the mail from me. Don't forget to use the host code if your order is less than $150. I will put that host code on the screen. And yeah, you guys, thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed this free card kit. I hope that you've enjoyed the tutorial. And please let me know if you have any questions. I'd be happy to help you. Have a great day and stay tuned because I'll be back again very soon with another tutorial. Bye now.